Today, we're exploring the deeper sides of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard story.
I am a jumble of many things. A collection of good and bad.
We'll uncover the turbulent bond between the two Hollywood celebrities and examine their widely covered courtroom battles, both old and ongoing. Have you been keeping up with the trial? Share your opinions in the comments below. A whirlwind romance. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's journey began during the filming of The Rum Diary.
Sorry. I didn't realize anyone was there. I thought it was just floating.
It is just floating.
Are you doing what I'm doing?
I don't think so.
Helmed by director Bruce Robinson, the project kicked off in 2009, with both stars being in separate relationships during that period. Depp was in a long-term relationship with French singer Vanessa Paradis, whereas Heard was involved with photographer and visual artist Tajia Venri. Their on-screen connection may have sparked something deeper, but it wasn't until 2012, after both had parted ways with their previous partners, that speculation about a romance began circulating. Soon after, the couple publicly acknowledged their relationship.
Johnny is a wonderful person to work with. He's just a true artist and is so wonderful to be around, and I'm very lucky.
But it wasn't until January 11th, 2014 that the two made their first formal red carpet debut as a couple at the Art of Elysium's annual gala. Only a few days later, paparazzi snapped photos of what looked like an engagement ring on Heard's hand.
Nothing is a dramatic change. We've been together for a long time now, so it's been a fairly organic process. I have a fiercely independent spirit.
The couple officially wed on February 3rd, 2015 in a private ceremony held at Depp's mother's home, as she was said to be in declining health. Just 2 days afterward, they hosted a second celebration, a beach wedding on his secluded island in the Bahamas. Divorce and allegations. Although their relationship appeared to be a fairy tale from the outside, cracks began to show beneath the surface in 2015.
This may seem a peculiar request, but could someone explain to me as to why I'm here?
While Depp was in Australia filming Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, the couple landed in legal trouble that made international headlines. Heard brought their 2 Yorkshire Terriers, Pistol and Boo, into Australia without adhering to the country's strict biosecurity regulations. The violation initially carried the risk of a 10-year prison sentence. However, the charges were dismissed after she entered a guilty plea, and the pair released an awkward public apology video that soon went viral.
Disrespect Australian law, they will tell you firmly.
I am truly sorry that Pistol and Boo were not declared. Protecting Australia is important.
Declare everything when you enter Australia. Thanks.
Just 1 year later, things took a darker turn. In May 2016, just days after Depp's mother passed away, Heard filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. She also requested a temporary restraining order, alleging Depp had been physically and emotionally abusive throughout their 15-month marriage, often under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Though the restraining order was initially granted, Heard later dropped the allegations. In August 2016, the two reached a $7 million divorce settlement. Heard publicly stated that she intended to donate the entire amount to charity. Their divorce was finalized in January 2017, officially ending their tumultuous union. Legal issues. On December 18th, 2018, Heard published an op-ed in The Washington Post, describing her experience as a survivor of domestic abuse. While Depp wasn't explicitly named,
It was like somebody hit me in the back of the head with a 2x4.
the media quickly assumed he was the subject of her story. The fallout was swift. Disney dropped Depp from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, a massive blow to his career. Just days later, British tabloid The Sun published an article criticizing J.K. Rowling for supporting Depp's continued role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts.
You think you can hold me?
We'll do our best, Mr. Grindelwald.
In response, Depp filed a libel suit against The Sun in June 2018. Then, in February 2019, he filed a $50 million defamation lawsuit against Heard, accusing her of fabricating abuse claims and positioning herself as a victim to advance her career. Depp's lawsuit also suggested Heard was the aggressor in their relationship, pointing to incidents of physical violence and alleged affairs with her co-star James Franco.
You want to get a drink?
Like right now or in general?
Right now.
I have to take a rain shower. I have to do something for work.
And also with Tesla's CEO Elon Musk. Depp suspected Heard of cheating with Franco while they worked on the Adderall Diaries and claimed her relationship with Musk began before their marriage had even ended. In retaliation, Heard countersued for $100 million, alleging Depp's legal team had smeared her reputation. The drama intensified when news broke that Depp had severely injured his hand in March 2015 during a fight with Heard. He alleged that she threw a glass bottle at him, which shattered and severed part of his finger. Heard countered, saying the injury was self-inflicted. Then came the game changer. In January 2020, the Daily Mail leaked audio recordings where Heard admitted to physically hitting Depp.
She threw the large bottle, and it made contact and shattered everywhere.
Career setbacks, and personal lives. In November 2020, a UK court sided with To The Sun, ruling that their article was not defamatory because the claims made by Heard were substantially true. This was a devastating blow to Depp's legal efforts and public image. Following the ruling, Warner Brothers asked Depp to resign from the Fantastic Beasts franchise. He agreed to step down from the role of Grindelwald, prompting outrage from fans who rallied behind him. A petition to remove Heard from Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom gained more than 1.9 million signatures, though Warner Brothers ultimately retained her in the role of Mara.
Call me Mara.
Thank you, Mara.
Despite her continued role in the Aquaman sequel, Heard claimed in her op-ed that she had lost work opportunities and was even recast in a film due to the controversy. Since 2018, her acting resume has remained relatively sparse, with few film appearances and a notable role in the miniseries The Stand. On a personal note, Heard made headlines in July 2021 when she announced the birth of her daughter, Unas Paige Heard, born via surrogate on April 8th. Depp versus Heard. 4 years after the initial lawsuit, the defamation case finally went to trial on April 11th, 2022, held in Fairfax County, Virginia, home to a Washington Post printing press. The choice of venue was strategic. Legal experts noted that Virginia's anti-SLAPP, strategic lawsuit against public participation, laws are less restrictive than California's, offering Depp a better chance at pushing the case forward. Unlike most civil trials, this one was broadcast live on Court TV, transforming it into a public spectacle. With a star-studded witness list including James Franco, Elon Musk, and actor Paul Bettany, the courtroom became a stage. The trial revealed deeply disturbing content, text messages laced with graphic threats, violent video evidence, and photographs of injuries. During cross-examination, Depp's messages to Bettany were read aloud, some containing highly aggressive language. Testimonies also painted a bleak picture of both Depp and Heard's childhoods, marked by abuse and dysfunction, possibly explaining the volatility of their relationship. The highly publicized nature of the trial meant that both parties faced intense scrutiny. Regardless of the outcome, it became evident that the reputations of both actors were permanently altered. What do you think? Was justice served? Let us know in the comments.